I couldn't have picked a better day to view Rockport. This is not your typical New England weather in December. Through my eyes, I explore one of Massachusetts' beloved towns. I have a hankering for art, so it would only make sense to start my journey at the Rockport Art Association. The Rockport Art Association has a valuable reputation for locals' vision for seascapes and harbor scenes. I am excited to dive in. Of course, I had to check out the Rockport Art Association. I had a watercolor from Susan Daly, so I wanted to see if there was any other magnificent art by the Rockport Jurid artist. The Rockport Art Association is one of the oldest and most active art associations in the United States. Over time, it has evolved into the Rockport Art Association and Museum, RAA&M, reflecting both its role as an art gallery and a museum. The association is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting fine art and art education. Founded in 1921 as an artist cooperative and social gathering place for artists and art lovers. The museum collection features work representing more than a century of historic Cape Ann art, including major artists associated with Rockport and New England, such as Eldro T. Hibbard and Emile Groupé. Although the sign reads correctly, there isn't an independent museum solely dedicated to Eldro T. Hibbard. Rather, his name and many of his works are an important part of the Rockport Art Association and Museum, where exhibitions and collaborative galleries, notably Hibbard Gallery Spaces, celebrate his life, painting, and influence on New England art. The RAA&M National Jurid Show is one of the year-end exhibitions at the Rockport Art Association and Museum in Rockport, Massachusetts. It's jurid, meaning artworks are selected by a professional juror through a competitive process. The show typically opens in mid-November and continues through December, often until December 31st, making it a major cultural event during the holiday season. Its National Jurid exhibition welcoming artists from across the United States to submit original artwork. Unfortunately, there was no Susan Daly art. I did, however, score a beautiful print based in France titled Climate Repelling Aiguille de Midi by Jeffrey Trebiche. I would say that the Art Association here in Rockport is more of the prestige version of what you would expect for a Massachusetts association. I am not gonna lie, I love this music. December is my family's favorite time of the year. From the seasonal music, watching our favorite movies including It's a Wonderful Life, to food we traditionally make. This moment makes me feel at home. I think I want to see what the famous Motif Number 1 is about, but before I do, I want to find a bite to eat. I saw parts of the Oceanside when leaving the Art Association. Of course I am going to take a look. It is hard to see, but some of the houses across the water looks like castles. Amazing. It seems like this is the place to go. Time to visit the fish shack. I am already thinking about my next adventure. Rockport is a place of motivation. The juices are flowing. The goals I need to accomplish in 2026 are clear. I have to keep moving. Being that I am well fed, it would be safe to say it is time for Motif Number 1. Yeah. You would think in the middle of December the weather would be unbearable. It's actually refreshing, crisp. I could stay out here for hours.
A little birdie gave me some information regarding the annual lighting of the tree. It was a pleasant surprise. I wasn't aware. Talk about hitting the jackpot. There was this farm my family used to go to for our holiday tree every year. It would be something we looked forward to. We used to play tag, cut down our fresh tree, plus get mystery bags and apple cider before checking out. Man, this is bringing back memories. Motif Number 1 is a small red fishing shack located on Bradley Wharf in Rockport Harbor, Massachusetts. It is widely regarded as the most often painted building in America, beloved by landscape artists for its simple form, dramatic light, and coastal setting. Kind of cool. It is like meeting a celebrity, but in building form.
Motif refers to a subject repeatedly painted by artists. Number 1 became the most popular.
The name Motif Number 1 is believed to have been coined by local painter Lester Hornby in the early 20th century. It has been featured in countless paintings, photographs, postcards, posters, and other media, and it is a symbol of New England's maritime life in the Rockport art colony.
How is Massachusetts known for this many topics? I thought that exploring ocean-based locations would be difficult when garnishing entertainment to it. I guess I was wrong. The town itself is really cool in general. I'd love to come here peak summer to see what's going on. I bet you it's really active.
The back alleyways in this section reminds me of specific parts of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I wonder if the RAA&M and NHAA ever collide. Stops such as galleries and studios act as a cute hidden shopping area this part of Rockport, Massachusetts.
The town itself, it's really cool. If you're into the art scene, there's a lot to do. It feels like every other stop you can go in and see magnificent art.
The sky hovering over the ocean is calming to me. The stretch of rocks is a path to my inner peace. I've always been told to appreciate the little things in life. This right here is one of many I am thankful for. Who would have thought a small town area like Rockport would be this fulfilling? I am one who appreciates the emotion that goes into what drives this place. Art is a sacred tool. It allows everyone to get out the emotion one's mind forces an artist to keep hidden. Art gives the opportunity for an artist to break free, to no longer feel trapped. I appreciate Rockport for giving artists a home to express their true selves. Rockport is one of the oldest art colonies in the United States, dating back to the late 1800s. Originally settled in 1690, Rockport began as a part of Gloucester and became its own town in 1840. I don't want to leave these views, but it's time for the annual lighting of the tree.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there you have it, a huge success exploring Rockport. I hope you enjoyed my view of one of the most pleasant towns in Massachusetts.
Christmas in Rockport.